Yo, what's up, people? What's up? How you doing? Welcome to my channel. Welcome to Akah Bants. I'm excited to be here. You can see me rocking my new attire. Actually, I don't wear this clothes attire this weekend. Friday, I used it to go out, but my outing was only for like 20 minutes thereabouts. So I know use them well. Do you understand? Then today, I borrowed it to my wife. She used it to do a nice video for about 15 minutes. So 15 plus 20 minutes out of 24 hours. You wouldn't really much use it. Plenty people didn't see me when I went out with this nice cloth. So I said, you know what? I'm now gonna still use it for my video. So that you go see the clothes. It's up and down safe. Shorts, yes. Made by Jeff Urban. So you guys please check him out on Instagram and DM him, message him and tell him to send you a couple of nice shirts wherever you are in Nigeria or even there abroad. He makes nice natives, nice tops and nice shorts, and basically he'll fix you up. He'll fix you up. He's always sending me nice clothes to wear, so I appreciate him. He's my very good friend too. Anyways, welcome back to the channel. This is the place where if you're looking for nice Nigerian news over the last couple of 1 week, you have come here. Do you understand? You're in the right place. So we talk about the most important, newsworthy events of the week. We talk about Twitter trends. We also give perspective to the news. So we don't just talk the news, we give perspective. We come together and talk about it. And maybe sometimes even we go in the comment section and we discuss our point of views. I love to read all the comments. So make sure you drop a comment there. Give us a thumbs up and make sure you give us that subscribe button. Okay? So I've been 2 weeks. I was like 2 weeks away from making a video, but last week was my comeback. I made a video. I did this dance intro, and a lot of you were just like, hey, 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 Well, this week I wanted to do it, but no strength. Okay, but I'm still thinking, do I consider it as my normal intro? Like every video I do now, I give it a couple of dance steps, or I give it intermittently, like once a month, just give una. Do you understand? So I don't know what to do. I don't know. But let's go straight into what's been happening. Oh, by the way, guys, I didn't make a video on Wednesday. So the thing is, I don't have a camera now again. So I sold off the old camera that I was using, the DSLR Nikon 7500, because I just felt like it wasn't serving its purpose. I wasn't just, able to use it to its fullest capacity. So I sold it and I'm using a phone now. But I couldn't do anything on Wednesday because that was the day that I sold it gone, so I was really sad because that was the camera that I bought when I was getting, going for my honeymoon, and I wanted to use it to create content, and I had to sell it off, and I sold it for way lower than I got it for. Now said that naira and dollar, naira is way lower, so I was really sad. I was meant to talk about Shola, but later on in today's news, I will give you guys a gist of what happened what happened there, why I wasn't able to do an interview with Shola, which I'm still gonna do, but I'll tell you guys, hit you guys what's up with that. Okay. Oh, by the way, Lagos, if you're living in Nigeria, Lagos has been different. So usually we only have rainy season and dry season, and that dry season is two types: this hot sun type and then the harmattan type. But over the last month, it's not been raining, it's not been sunny, it's not been harmattan, but there's this gloomy, cool weather that's been happening here. Like, it's really cold. We have stopped using the AC for like a month now. We've stopped using the AC. We leave the windows open and it's not dusty, it's cool. It feels like it's gonna rain, but it never rains. The sun is, is shy from coming out. I don't know what's happening. So please, Claire was in a Uber a couple of days ago, and then the Uber driver told her that, madam, please don't be opening your window. It's actually bad weather. Anytime that weather is cool like this and it's meant to rain but no rain, that means that the wind is carrying disease. I was like, for reals? But in my mind I was like, Claire was like, let's start closing the window, let's use AC. Beg you, let person rest. So if you know what's happening, if you're a weather guy or weather woman, please just hit us up, or maybe you studied it in school. Tell us what's happening. Help me understand what's happening in Nigeria right now in Lagos. Okay, first news for today. Oh, in the week, something strong happened. Instablog have cast. Instablog have cast. So over the last couple of years, Instablog has been like a mysterious phenomenon that nobody has been able to understand because nobody knows the face of Instablog. It's been faceless for years. Okay, so Instablog is what took over from Linda KG blog in wicked yellow sensationalism kind of content. Like, Instablog has ruined lives and the culture of this country and has actually ruined a lot of people's careers. It's just fueled a lot of hate comments, bullying, trolling. That's really the home of trolling, Instablog. So, I mean, took, Linda KG's crown from her, went onto Instagram and became this news, Instagram instant blog, platform. But then, with this machine came anonymity. Nobody knows the face of Instablog. So, I mean, for years and years, there's been one or two speculations. One guy, he says it's not him, another person, But anyways, though, over the last couple of days, shit went real. This lady Instablog went live, and then there was a lady in front of the camera, and then she realized that it was alive, and she was in front of it with rapper, and she was like, Jesus, 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 and put up the camera. Everybody went agog. We will find this woman, we will find you. You know what's killing me? Like, people screen grabbed that video or that moment, especially when it was ended, and they were like, we're gonna find you, man. But let me just go over to Twitter and read a couple of the tweets that people sent out there. Somebody says the face behind Instablog. To be honest, when I saw this tweet, I was like, is this necessarily the owner of Instablog? Because a lot of people just kept saying, oh, this is the owner of Instablog, this is the owner of Instablog. But I was like, it doesn't have to be the owner. Maybe one of the handlers, maybe one of the people who knows the owner or works with the owner, maybe a family member or family friend to the owner, maybe the girlfriend or wife of the owner, as this person is wearing, rapper, hair undone like that, in a cool place, cool environment. I mean, that's what I thought. I was just like, whatever. But Twitter went wild. I mean, somebody says, ladies and gentlemen, meet the face of the almighty Instablog causing problem in the country. I don't think this is Instablog. Yes, this person is affiliated to Instablog, but I didn't think this person is. So Instablog came out and put out a message, and they were like, how could I make such a mistake? Instablog IG Live. Yeah, at the time when I saw this quote and unquote make, I just felt like, Instablog, it was a mistake. That was a real genuine reaction from the lady who we saw on live. But Instablog is trying to cover up that, it was not a mistake. We did it on purpose because we want to start like IG live sessions for businesses and brands or whatever they threw the story at, or PR. All good for you. Do I believe it? I don't believe it was not a mistake. It was a pure mistake. Somebody said Peruzzi to DMW crew. As soon as he realizes that the Instablog handler / CEO is a woman and have been exposed.
The fact be say this girl flag men down. And based on this, her mess of the ground and it must be treated accordingly.
Peruzzi and Davido right now to Instablog. She's a woman.
Blood must flow.
Yeah, you.
Blood must flow.
I say, yeah, you.
The handler of Instablog mistakenly went live. Make Peruzzi no find am sha. What did Instablog do to Peruzzi though? What did they do? To be honest, if Peruzzi or Davido find Instablog owner, my gosh, Peruzzi when he cites Instablog.
From nowhere I had a blow. From the other side I got another blow.
Oh my god. Finally, the handler of Instablog unveils after she mistakenly went live and shouted, Jesus! The lady behind the scene, Instablog, mistakenly went live. After all the drugs and madness, this is you? EB things. EB things. Yeah, so a couple of people just went like, crazy over here. Wait till Instablog won't talk again. But to be honest, when I continue looking at this, it was trending. Of course, Instablog was trending. Instablog was trending. And I was like, let me check this thing out. And so, enjoying the tweets, laughing. And I was like, wait, people brought out a clearer picture of this lady. Found it out from the interweb. You can't hide anything. And I was like, people were like, oh, this is Moji Delano. This is Moji Delano. This is Moji Delano. And I went to Moji Delano's page. And everybody was like, yo, Moji Delano has her own page. Moji Delano has her own blog. That cannot be the owner of Instablog. And I was like, yeah, there are two possibilities here. The owner of Instablog is anonymous. Moji Delano is another blog with an owner, with a face. Could it? I don't feel like there's anything stopping somebody from running an anonymous blog and running their own, a blog that has a face. So I just felt like it could be of two scenarios. One, this Moji Delano is running Instablog faceless, getting all the grind and the money, destroying the country and the pop culture, and doing her normal Delano blog, so that if eventually things like this happen, she'll be like, no, it's not me, I'm running my own blog, I have my own blog, I'm not the one. Or it could be true, this woman is actually the owner of Moji Delano blog and just knows the owner of Instablog, and maybe they were together, maybe they're in a relationship, maybe they're friends. I don't know what the situation is, but they're clearly in the same place. Or he trusts her enough to have access to the account, or maybe they're working on something together. I don't know, but I was just like, we need to know the full story. Reached out to first of all, so I was like, Moji Delano. Wait. I know this Moji Delano babe. I know her. I was like, I've seen her a couple of events. I've seen her at Google events. I've seen her at YouTube events. So I go out to my YouTube people. I'm like, yo guys, we have a, YouTube creators have like a group WhatsApp chat. And I was like, do you guys know this Moji Delano babe? I think she's the one who's been at like our events. They were like, yes now. I was like, I've seen her sitting with somebody before. Please, dears, who was it? They were like, she was sitting with this person. In fact, we saw her at this person's house. I was like, Please, I started making calls. I hear you know this Moji Delano. Oh yeah, reach out to her. Tell her that I want to have an interview with her now. I reached out a couple of times through two of her closest friends. She says she's gonna do the interview, but they need to work through this first, put out the IG live session they were working on with Instablog for whatever content they had to plan out or whatever to, make this whole thing first, let them direct the direction of all this happening before she opens up or comes on. So yeah, hoping that I can have her here talking about it with us, and yeah, we'll ask pretty tough questions. But yeah, nothing too bad. Anyways, that leads me to my next. I have a couple of more tweets, hilarious tweets from the people who were talking about like Instablog. But yeah, go check it out. Hashtag Instablog on Twitter, and you'll see the rest of the tweets. I don't have time to read it. All right, next topic. So last week on if you haven't checked out my last episode, please check it out. Last week I talked about this guy Shola who got kidnapped. Yeah, I would say the word kidnapped. Detained illegally for opening a parody account of the former president GEJ. And I have a couple of questions because I'm just like, GEJ? This is not the character of Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. And then this happens when Buhari is in power. Could it be, number one theory, a ruse? Was it by Goodluck Jonathan? Was it not by Goodluck Jonathan and this government to create taint his image? Or was it by somebody close to Goodluck Jonathan but Goodluck Jonathan didn't know? I don't know, so many questions. But I just needed to speak with him. I reached out to him, he responded. But I think the truth is we have to make sure that he's safe and comfortable with sharing his story first of all. I think since the last time he had an interview with Sahara TV, check out his interview on Sahara TV. You know, he said to me he's been getting a lot of death threats, and he just needs to take time away to feel safe and comfortable and pem. So I understood that. I was like, yo, got you. He's an orphan, he has siblings. I'm going to be putting out his bank account details for anybody who just feels like they want to share, they want to, you know, be of succor to him, comfort to him. Please send him some love, send him something. If it's in your heart, please bless him. I mean, this is the first time I'm doing this on my platform. I just feel like this is somebody that I feel like we need to look after somehow. I mean, please just do something if you can. If you are able to, send him, even if it's 1,000 naira, 5,000 naira, 100,000, 1 million, whatever you got. Just send it to this guy to take care of himself and his family. And I'm also going to go to Sahara TV comment section and put his account details there, because a couple of people were asking for it because they just felt like, you know, so moved by his story. But yeah, that's what happened. Moji Delano failed. Shola, I couldn't get that. So it's just me and you again today. Okay, so I don't know if you guys heard about this story a couple of weeks ago when I was away filming on the set, and so I couldn't do a vlog here. Something had happened. There's this guy called Yahaya Sharif Aminu. He's a singer in the north, in Kano. And so he released a song saying that one of his imams, or one of the imams who he knows, in a line of one of his songs, is greater than Prophet Muhammad. This video went viral, or this song went viral, and people got angry with him. And under Sharia law, he was tried, prosecuted, and everybody, especially people in the north, well, everybody in the north, 80% of the Muslim extremists, I don't even know who is extremist and who is not extremist again. But a lot of people in the north are clamoring for this guy to be put to death for being blasphemous against Prophet Muhammad, saying that an imam is greater than Prophet Muhammad. I mean, there was a lot of higi haga, but the point of contention, why I'm bringing this news today, I'm bringing it back on, is today is because a couple of days ago, Ganduje, an alleged thief, one who we saw with our two korokoro eyes in front of camera in a video, stealing or taking government funds in dollars through bribes and putting it in his babariga. Said that he will not waste time in signing off the death sentence or warrant or document that would put this guy in the coffin. Hey, everybody, every northern tweet went out in praise of Ganduje. 80% of the people from the north were praising Ganduje. Oh, this is why we love you as a governor. This is why you are the man. This is why you are the prince. This is why you are a man of God. This is why we love you. This is why we know you are right. I was like, first of all, if your Sharia law was effective and was not double-faced, this guy who was caught putting bribe in his babariga with his hand will not even have the hands to sign off on somebody's death warrant for being blasphemous, for saying something with his mouth. Wait, so in Sharia law, somebody who steals from the people steals money that leads to the death of people, because when you steal money from government, you stop people from having good roads, which lead to death, good hospitals, which lead to death, good pensions, which leads to death, good power, which leads to death, and poverty. When you do that, you're better than the one who says with his mouth that an emir who he loves is better than Prophet Muhammad. So in your brain, one does not require any punishment, but then the other requires death. I was just like, oh my God, who are these people? Now, apart from the people, what I was even really buzzed about was that this Ganduje guy is so sanctimonious. Hey, last week I gave again. This week I'm giving another one. So sanctimonious that He feels like he has the right to do this and so comfortable in doing that. Well, the truth is that this guy knows that he's calculated. He's not a fool. He knows that to win the trust of the people, he has to give this kind of order that will make people to praise him. This was the same guy that a lot of people were angry with when he removed Sanusi Lamido as emir. Now everybody has forgotten that I'm praising him to the high heavens for what he has done, for this level of alleged wickedness. By the way, last week, I apologize, guys. I mistakenly called Akpabio. I could have called him Akpabio allegedly. I mean, just being 2 weeks away from the show, I forgot that his name is actually Akpabio allegedly, you know? But anyways, coming back to this story, I'm just like, really though? And the truth is that it's just because of the way this country is. If this governor was tasked with the work of generating revenue from Kano State to fund the state and fund his office, he will not have time for this nonsense. But he's getting money from the federal government, from oil that is generated in the south, and people are dying. Children are not drinking water. He's getting revenue from those states, from the south, in his Kano state, and feeling large, feeling big, throwing money in his pockets. This is why we are clamoring for a restructure, a reconstruction, for restructure of the government, of the country. Well, it's so sad. So sad. Anyways, on another event, on another news, Twitter has gone ahead to mention Lai Mohammed as the worst performing minister under the Buhari government. Let me even just read this thing for you people. Oh, by the way, this thing, I actually took a picture with this outfit on my Instagram. So check my Instagram out. And I'm going to post another one with this photo, with this cloth again. We'll use this cloth. So a poll that had 21,613 votes named Lai Mohammed the worst of the Buhari's ministers. And also Femi Adesina as the most obnoxious spokesperson. After Femi Adesina, Loretta Onoche as the most obnoxious spokesperson in the Buhari regime. Madu. Femi Adesina as the rudest spokesperson. To be honest, the both of them, they allegedly deserve it. Yo, did you guys get to see the Femi Fani Kayode video that has made the rounds over the last week?
I'm saying this on live TV. What? No, put that thing now. Let me address. What type of stupid question is that? What type of stupid question is that? Bankrolling who? Do you know who you are talking to? I will not take any questions from this man. What type of insulting question is that? Which bankroll? To do what? Who can give me money for anything? Who do you think you are talking to?
Sorry, sir.
Bankroll what? Go and report yourself to your publisher. Bankroll what? Please don't insult me here.
Okay,
I don't want to take any questions from this man. Very stupid. I could see from your face before you got here how stupid you are. Don't ever talk to me like that. Who do you think you're talking to? Bankroll who? You think that I'm one of those ones you'll be from who? From how? When? Where? How?
Hilarious. Journalists have suffered in this country. Now we do una safe. Is you people that put yourself in this condition, you have no honor, or you care for his brown envelope, you don't report what you are meant to report. I mean, there are hundreds and hundreds of killings every day in southern Kaduna. You people are not reporting that one. You keep your mouth shut. Your bosses and your editors are all under the payroll of the government. There is no investigative journalism again. So my dear people, my dear journalists, why won't they insult you like this? You people, you don't have dignity, you don't have honor, and you don't have unions that fight for you. So what's happening here? I don't blame Fanny. I blame the journalists. It's the people that went to get inserts. But as they say, have inserts ever killed anybody? No. So my dears, pick yourself up, dust your shoulder, and go and restructure yourself, your lives, and be better people. Be better workers. Better mass communication students out in the field. Go and use your certificate well. The certificate you use, go to school. Go and get journalism certificate. When you get mass comm certificate, stop putting people like us to shame. Show us the way. Anyways, guys, this is all I got for you on today's episode of Akah Bants, and I'll be getting back to you next week. Until I get the new camera, I may have to put off Wednesday episodes for a bit. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens, okay? Depending on how well this video comes out, if it looks good and does well, I'll see you on Wednesday, okay? Please make sure you give us a subscribe, make sure you give us a share, and make sure you give us a like, and make sure you go down there on the comment section, okay, guys? Bye.